Hello again. Welcome back to. I'm not recording as often as I need to. um, Welcome back to my personal journal. I haven't posted an update in a while. Don't remember how long it's been. I don't have my stuff pulled up in front of me, but it's been a while. I can tell. Um, I think it was before. It was just after Christmas break, so it's been at least 2 weeks now since I posted anything. Um, and honestly, not a lot is. I mean, I did some stuff, and I'll talk about that in just a minute. But not a lot's really changed. Um, so this is going to be more of. I'm just going to explain my last few weeks because we have nothing else to talk about really. Um, so here, let me. I'm just going to kind of spitball it till I figure out how long I've actually been recording, or how long it has been since I've recorded. Um, Really, the last January, I will say January has been pretty great. Um, my friend who I was talking to for the entire month of December has now become my best friend, and they are a wonderful person. And I know they're going to watch this when they get the notification for the upload, but they are. And um, anyway, some of my other friends, we've become really good friends. We talked about a lot of stuff. Um, Gosh, YouTube is not wanting to load today. Let's see if I can find it. But January has been a time of um, honestly kind of reconciliation with myself, if that makes any sense. Because I was already dealing with the issue of, having feelings for this person. And while I do not have that issue anymore, as in I don't have feelings for them anymore, it still took up a large portion of the end of that this past year, like the entire month of December and part of November. Um, was dedicated to trying to figure that all out, which honestly kind of sucks because I kind of wasted an entire month um, freaking out over a girl. So, although truthfully, that does it's kind of funny now that I think about it. Oh gosh, why is it not? Let me tell you, this is what I cannot spell. There it is. All right. When was the last time? Wednesday, January 1st. So it has been a long time. It's been 3 weeks or more since I recorded last. It is Thursday, January 23rd, and as you'll see in the title, so don't really need to say that, but um, a lot has happened in this last month, but also not a lot's happened. So let me explain that because that is very confusing if you don't know any of the story. Um, so I left on a mission trip last Wednesday and got back here at school yesterday. So I was gone from here for over a week. Um, Left here on Tuesday, got back here Wednesday morning. Um, and it was a wonderful, wonderful trip. It definitely helped um, in so many ways. And by that I mean like emotionally and mentally. Like it was a break. I had no cell service. I only had Wi-Fi access at night. And that meant there was literally only a few people who I was even able to talk to, and which really did give me a chance to kind of relax. Even though I was doing building work, so I'm still sore from it. Um, but it was a wonderful, wonderful experience, um, and um, that's really the big thing that I've done this month. Um, Excuse me, Lord. I shouldn't be tired, but I am. That's another thing that's happened in January. Every day I've been tired. in some form or fashion, which isn't good because it looks like I'm just dying. Lord, this is not a. I'm looking at my monitor here and not looking at the camera and just. Ugh. Anyway, um, about the 12th or 13th, so over a week ago, almost a week and a half ago at this point, I could definitely say that my feelings, which had gone neutral to like a comfortable level, have now continue to go down, and they're on their way out, which is good for me and good for her and good for all the rest of my friends because now they don't have to hear about her anymore. Lord, that whole bit was a mess. Honestly, just looking back at the few videos that I've posted, and I think I've mentioned this one person every single time. It's a mess. Anyway, so this is going to be a really short update. Like, we're only at a bit of time right now, but in this next month, I'm going to be very busy. So between now and February 23rd, a lot's going to happen. I have gotten my staff position. I'm already working on stuff for that, and CGW happens the 21st to the 23rd, and I'm really looking forward to it. A lot of my friends who I haven't seen in a long time are going to be there, which definitely is going to help my mental and emotional state. But also being just in the work mindset rather than trying to just do everything like I do normally. Having a specific focus to accomplish rather than having 1,000 things to do at one time definitely helps. Honestly, not a lot's going to happen in this next month either, except for that. I've got preparation for it. I'm going to deal with instrument flying stuff, and I've got to take a written test or I won't be able to fly anytime soon, which is really depressing. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this next month. I was talking with one of my friends. It was either last night or earlier this week, and I was very happy to report that I haven't had an episode, or didn't have an episode this past week. I was very much expecting to have one because I haven't had one since the 9th. The 9th or 10th was my last depressive episode. And so I didn't have one at all last week, and I haven't had one this week so far, which has been great for me. Because that means I haven't been just in a pit. And but that is, on one hand, it's a very good thing because that means things are happening that are helping. But on the other hand, it's also kind of bad because I know when the next one happens, it's going to be either really bad or it's going to be really long. Because most of them only last for like a day. I wake up in the morning, I'm there, and I leave by the next morning. But sometimes it's just super deep or it's super long or it lasts multiple days, which hasn't happened since like October. And I was in New York at that time, which I may tell that story on camera later, but not now. But yeah, January's been really slow, which has been fine because my classes have been, while they are all online and I get to spend basically all my time in this room unless I have to go out for like running or church or whatnot. They are not easy classes, but they are not super difficult classes. So, I mean, I've got great roommates. They are pretty nice. And it was kind of funny when I got back yesterday. One of them was just like, "Hey, man, where you been? It's like, what? I haven't seen you in a while." Like, yeah, I was out of the country. But yeah, that was January's been great. Looking forward to February. There was one instance that after it happens, I'll probably make a video. Or if anything happens on that day, I'll make a video about it. I don't expect anything to happen. I hope nothing happens. but we'll see. And I will say that tomorrow is a major milestone in my life. Um, Tomorrow at noon, I will have been single for a year, and which has been a blessing, honestly. Um, while I do not regret getting into that relationship for almost 8 months, um, it was one of the smartest decisions that I could have made back in 2019. One of the very few super smart decisions that I made. Because in general, not overall, but in general, I've been happier because of it. Now, granted, it has caused several issues, as I have stated in my first, second, and probably my third video. I don't remember if I talked about it in the third one, but when it happened, it was such a weight lifted off my shoulders, if that makes any sense to anybody, and that weight has stayed off, luckily. Um, Even though I did have um, a skirting with disaster in the summer, and then again in November. Um, I'm hoping that I've got at least a few more months before my mind decides to say, oh yeah, this person, you like them now. Because I know it'll happen. It'll happen to somebody, and I feel bad for them, whoever it is. I don't know yet, but whoever it is, I feel bad for them because I'm good. I'm probably going to talk about it in these videos, and depending on whether or not they watch these videos, I may make up just a fake name for them, like I did with October. Um, and I shouldn't be laughing about this, but I'm going to laugh about it because it's really funny to me. But yeah, tomorrow marks a wonderful day for me, and I look forward to seeing what this next year comes or holds. Hopefully, it's not more depression, but I mean, it is what it is. Um, but yeah, I think that's about all that I've got for today's video. Um, this weekend, I've got a meeting in Columbia, and I'll get to see some of my best friends and my best friend, which will be hilarious because either we're going to be laughing nonstop and they're going to ask us to leave, or we're just going to keep giving each other looks and trying our hardest not to laugh. Because I know one of those two things is going to happen. And we're probably going to say something that's going to give us some looks, and it's not going to matter because it's going to be really funny. Um, and the person's going to watch this video, and they're probably going to laugh too. So I'll probably get some crap for saying this on camera, but I don't really care. Um, but yeah, this weekend's supposed to be great, and this next week is hopefully going to be pretty great as well. Um, but yeah, that's my update. Not much really to say, and not much planned for this next month, I don't think. Um, but yeah, if anything major changes between now and the next time that I'm gonna sit down and record, I'll make a special, probably short video about it on my phone, whatnot. Um, but yeah, that's it for me for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.